morning and welcome to the Daily Insights. It's Tuesday, the 30th of July. Just one more day to go before the month closes. I'm joined by these two bozos. Mufaro, who's still wearing a suit, and Bati, who's...
Two boys, what did you say? Two bozos. Bozo, okay. Morning, Happy. Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you? You seem happy today. Something happened at home. Anyway, straight to the papers. Slow news day, actually. Very few stories that are worth talking about. The Herald leads, imagine this, with the president naming an acting minister in the absence of Priska Mfumira. He names Mangalisa Ndlovu as the acting minister of environment and tourism. This did not warrant a lead story, but it still leads anyway. Newsday goes with gloves are off in ZANU-PF is open Pofu and Sekai Nzenza sack. Daily News focuses on the planned protest from Labour and opposition, saying government is ready to unleash army. So in other words, government is working, Daily News is working with government to try and actually threaten the people not to exercise their democratic rights. But we start with the financial headlines. ZESA gets additional capacity of 200 megawatts from the day-ahead market, and it says it requires 9 million to put everyone on prepaid meters, and they're currently working on electricity imports dedicated to power industry.
Okay, I'm not quite sure on the wording that they're saying they get additional capacity. So they're actually buying.
They're buying.
So they're buying 200 megawatt, and it's going to be financed by National Treasury.
Yes.
So there's an impact, of course, on the coffers and also the money that's being generated out of the Interbank system.
Yeah, it would be interesting to get statistics on how much they actually paid for this.
For that, yeah.
It has to be paid prior to receiving the electricity, so this means that the money is going definitely for the electricity that's coming.
So for me, I mean, there's an option there. Should you invest the 9 million in prepaid meters, or should you pay the ESCOM debt? I mean, what do you do?
No, but the situation now is in a crisis, so we really need to pay the day-ahead market so that we provide, or we reduce the load shedding hours to about 8 hours per day. So look, they've always been buying on this market. You only buy when you're short, and sometimes they're like short 50 megawatts, 20 megawatts. You just buy to ease up on your own capacity. So I think now that they've gone ahead to like 200 megawatts, because normally 200 megawatts is the trades for the whole month. If you follow the day ahead, I mean, if you open the Southern African Power Pool website, they do provide these statistics, and you'll find that the latest ones are for the month of May, where about 115 megawatts was actually bought. So if they've bought 200 megawatts for just probably 1 week, I think it's a record. I wonder what the tariff is though also. $9 million US. They're the ones that messed it up. The prepaid prepaid meter tenders were scandalous, to say the least. They could have been done by that process.
Yeah, there was a lot
now.
of corruption.
Yeah.
I mean, you would apply for one and then not get it,
and then pay.
Even to this day, I mean, if you want to get a meter, you need to know someone and pay to get a meter.
Yeah, so they messed it up, and it's just funny that they're coming to the public to say we now require this amount of money to do something. I actually think Fortune Chassis needs to really start looking at appointing a ZSC CEO and appointing a board. As it is, I don't think it makes sense for this country. You cannot have a critical parastatal like ZESA being run on an acting basis without a board for accountability.